Let's get it going now with Michelle Schneider, the Director of Trading at the Market Gauge Group, better known as Mish. And what do you think about this market? Some investors might consider putting money into the market at this juncture. What's your opinion?
Well, actually, interesting statistic came out today that if you compare to 2018, where only $5 billion in assets were coming into the market, we now have $25 billion in assets coming into the market over the last few weeks. So certainly people are thinking that we're at some kind of valuation, but I'm not all that convinced. The market is actually doing exactly what I thought it might do, which is trend a little bit higher off the lows in anticipation that the Fed at 75 basis points will then relax in terms of raising in the future, that ECB is finally raising, the dollars come off, but the yields are higher today, and earnings are really going to be a key here as well. We started out with bank earnings not that great, even though some of the banks have rallied as a result. I think this is still stagflation, where you get into these trading ranges, you rally to resistance, and you get a kind of a mean reversion type of situation where extremes are either bought or sold, and you got to be nimble.
How are your trades coming along, Michelle? And what are you thinking about a next trade?
Well, I think what's interesting right now is that you have, well, last week we talked about Beyond Meat, and the week before that we talked about ARC. So both of those trades, by the way, are still within a range off the lows, but not really making any kind of great headlines in terms of going much higher. So that's what I'm talking about. You get into a trade 2-3 weeks, you make some profit, get out. I'm not talking day trading. I just want to make that clear. But in terms of actually getting into a position trade at this point, they're not quite ready, but I'm really looking at the gold miners. Seasonally, we're in the right time of the year. They are having a mean reversion. They look awfully cheap. And if the dollar stays low and the Fed doesn't give us any surprise, we could be in a situation where we start to see a nice move up in the miners, the gold and the silver, as we get into the rest of the summer and into the fall.
Thank you very much, Michelle.
Thank you.